Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you how you could win every game of BedWars. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I lost a game of BedWars. It's actually so simple, yet a lot of people haven't found out about it. And no, this isn't a hack or a cheat. You don't have to download anything or pay for anything. It's just a strategy that works almost 100% of the time.
Wow!
First, I'm going to be telling you some simple tips and tricks that you need to be using. Then, I'm going to get into my strategy that helps me win all my BedWars games. I'm going to be showing you how to do it on Windows 10, but it also works on Java and Bedrock and PE, or basically whatever version you play on. But wait, in order to win more BedWars matches, you have to know more about BedWars. In order to do this, we're going to be taking a deeper look into BedWars. So, we all know BedWars is a game where you have to try and protect your bed while destroying your other enemy's bed and killing them. There are different game modes of this, involving different numbers of people on each team. And your goal is to be the last team surviving. Pretty simple, right? Well, not really. It's a lot harder than it sounds. You might be asking yourself questions like, why am I not winning every game? Or, why can't I win every game? And the answer to that is really simple. You could be good in BedWars in so many different ways. For example, some people are really good at the PvP side of BedWars. Others can just be really good at building and getting out of sticky situations. There are also team players that stick together no matter what and always help their team. Out of these three, the hardest to go up against is probably the team player, meaning you want to be a team player. But to be a team player, you have to be part of a team first, and a team full of other team players. There are players that are really good at PvP and some that are really good at building. But you guys as a team could easily take down either. It's really simple. 4 teammates working with each other and helping each other out could easily beat one person that's good at the game. But what if you don't have any teammates to play with? That's okay, you don't have to be a team player. But if you do have friends to play with, I would recommend playing with them. Another way to get better at BedWars is focusing on your strong points. Like I said earlier, some people are really good at certain things, for example, PvP. You could capitalize on this by rushing other teams' bases and taking fights whenever you can. And not only should you capitalize on your strong points, you should also focus on your weak points. For example, if you're bad at building, you could go into creative mode and practice it. Another really good way to get better at BedWars is by recording your gameplay. If you're a little confused on what I mean, you should record your gameplay and go back and watch it to see what you did wrong and what you did right. This helps you focus on your strong points and work on your weak points. And my last tip before I go into my strategy is just to practice. This is such an overlooked one. Practicing is the easiest way to get better. The more you practice, the better you'll get. And trust me, nobody starts out good at BedWars. And if you've been playing for a while and you're still not good, just keep practicing. You'll get it soon. Think of it like a professional athlete. Let's take Stephen Curry, for example. If you don't know Stephen Curry, he is a professional basketball player. They didn't start out good. They practiced for years and years before they got that good. And this could be said about pretty much any other professional athlete. You can't expect to improve when you're not even practicing enough. And maybe you're not practicing the right things. For example, Stephen Curry doesn't spend all of his time practicing shooting. He also practices other things like dribbling. You have to work on all of your game, not just one part. Now, let's get into my strategy that helps me win pretty much every match. But stick around even after I show you the first game, because after that, I'm going to be showing you what to do when the plan doesn't work perfectly like it should. This works on other servers, but I'm going to be showing you how it works on Lifeboat. So just load into Lifeboat, go to the navigator, which is the compass, and go to minigame selector. After that, go to BedWars, and I'd recommend then picking quads, 4 teams of 4. Now just wait for the match to start. As soon as you spawn in, go and get some brick. Get 16 unless your friends are also doing this strategy. Then you could each get 8. Next, go to your shopkeeper, then blocks, and then get the white stained clay. Since I uploaded this, I think they took out white stained clay from the game, so just buy glass. It's the same price. And if you're wondering how much to buy, it's usually 64, but it depends on the map. And now bridge to the middle. I did this pretty slow because I was just showing you. Like you can see over there, they already started. But with the help of this guy on my team, we're going to go to the middle. You want to be the first person to the middle. And it looks like I am right now the first person in the middle. Just pick up all that gold. While you're in the middle, pick up 3 gold to buy a diamond sword, or 1 gold to buy the knockback stick. As you can see, there's only one other team. Oh crap! There's only one other team, but they're not too interested in killing. Okay, well maybe they are. Now that I got the 3 gold I wanted for the diamond sword, I'm gonna go buy one. And you could basically win now. But there's still more that you have to do. See, now when I go to the middle, I'll kill everybody else. I'll get some more gold and keep upgrading. I'm gonna get armor next. Oh gosh, it's so laggy. While you wait for gold to spawn, just eliminate all the enemies in the middle. Sometimes they'll have good loot. And other times, like here, they'll drop gold. This guy dropped 3 gold, which is huge. It's normally a lot easier, but I have the worst Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh. As you could obviously see. And as you could see here, this guy had chainmail armor, which means I get free chainmail armor. Now here comes another choice. You stay in the middle until you get either 3 gold ingots for iron armor or 15 gold ingots for diamond armor. Or you could just wear the armor that you got from killing people in the middle. After this, I usually play the waiting game and wait for the time to run out. After this, since I've been in the middle so long, I have a ton of gold. Normally, I buy an enchantment table and enchant all my stuff, and usually pick up a bow. Now, if you're good at PvP, you could go and rush other people. If you're not, just wait for people to rush you. This strat is mostly for people who are good at PvP, because if you're not, it's going to be really hard to get people to rush you, and you might have to end up waiting a while. Even if it is a while, you'll eventually win. And now I'm going to be showing you another game of me using the strat that didn't go very well in the beginning, and how to recover if this happens to you. Okay, so sadly, I forgot to press record until like halfway through my game, but as you could see, I started this game off with 5 deaths. My best advice here is to just keep rushing middle. If you can, pick up some gold, which is what I did, and I eventually got enough for a diamond sword. I actually died with the diamond sword, and somebody else got it. This just shows that you could win pretty much no matter how many mistakes you make with this strategy. Anyway, back to the point. When you get the sword, you want to try and take over middle again. Me and my teammates all rushed middle and were able to pick up all the gold from the people who had been collecting it for a while. Then, we fended off anybody from coming to middle and got a ton more gold. With this, we bought armor and other weapons. And by the way, you don't actually need a diamond sword and diamond armor to take over the middle. I did all this with the iron sword and chainmail armor. And for the rest of the game, I just camped middle and killed everybody that came. After 20 minutes, the timer went off and I went back to my base and bought a diamond sword. I gave my teammates my extra gold and headed towards the middle again. One person was there and I killed them. I left the middle for a second and when I came back, there was somebody there and I killed them. There were 2 people left, one of which who did this and just jumped off, and the other person, who you can see in this clip right here, I hit him off the edge to win the game. This game, which started out as me dying 5 times in a row, ended as a 23 kill win, just using this strategy. It'd mean a lot to me if you could comment down below what you thought of this video, leave a like. Thank you so much for watching, have an amazing day. Peace.
Oh, I'm more life for my Jake shit, and I'm getting tired of all the same shit. I wanna see my family, wanna see my friends have been slept on like my name says, and I'm pretty far from being famous, but I sure as hell ain't nameless.